Hi, Taurus Collective. Happy Monday, y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I'm laughing because I was just telling Leo about my dream. I had a dream I had a Mexican daughter and she was getting bullied. So I went to the school and took everybody to the auditorium and was like, who want problems? I have no idea why or how I could have a Mexican daughter, but I did. And it's the fact that I was ready to fight the whole school for my child that was so funny. And then she was almost as old as me, which was really weird. But anyway, so let's see what you got coming this week. What's your cards for this week when it comes to love? When it comes to love, what we got going on? We got the Three of Wands, the God of Hope, number 3. All right, so construction of the universe, help with great works and protection from adversaries. The Three of Wands would have been last week. The Three of Wands is March 31st through April the 10th. It's also connected to the summer. So the Three of Wands can talk about meeting somebody at a distance, meeting somebody online. It's 3 days. So this could be something happening by Wednesday. No, more like, yeah, Wednesday, Thursday. There's something going on here about growth and expansion when it comes to a connection. This card usually means that something is gaining momentum. There's like potential between you and another person. They're open to seeing where it goes. You're open to seeing where it goes. Now, this could be somebody you have yet to meet. They could be coming this week. And like I said, it could be by Thursday. You might meet this person. If you're already talking to someone, you will most likely either just be in the talking stage right now. This is not like a marriage card. But for some of you, this card does come before like settling down. So this could be a person that you've been dealing with for a while, but maybe nothing's been solidified because this is a patiently waiting kind of card. Some of you are also just single and you're like, when is my person coming? We'll have to see. All right, what's going on with your money this week? You have the Page of Swords. It says, God the Refuge, number 12. Refuge governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. Interesting. I just talked about my dream. So in the workplace, you could be keeping your eye on somebody, or this could be somebody keeping their eye on you. This card usually talks about like watching someone, and it's another card of like patiently waiting and being very strategic in the way that you move. I'm being curious, being open-minded, but it's also like some kind of delayed communication, or it's a slow-moving card. It's even somewhat of a defensive, guarded card. So I'm wondering if you're feeling like out on an island by yourself in the workplace, and maybe you're just like, I need my space, because the first word is refuge. There could be something going on where you're trying to strategize how to, he has a, I don't know if y'all can see, but he has something over his mouth, like covering his mouth, because the Page of Swords does talk about avoiding, what is it called? Provocation. Like someone's trying to provoke you, but he's just really smart, so he won't give into it. He's not an emotional person. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, the Page of Swords is a tactician. So this is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. I don't know if this is somebody you're having issues with, a younger air sign, or you could just have these in your chart. And there's something about you like biting your tongue this week, and you're seeking refuge in God. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see what that's about. But that card does talk about rage baiting and not allowing somebody to rage bait you. So just be smarter than them. Think before you speak is what that means. That's why his mouth is covered. Your general message here is the Six of Cups. It says, God who stirs all men. Number 45, motivation lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. Oh, okay. The past could be coming back to bite somebody this week, especially maybe in the workplace here. I don't think it has anything to do with your love life. Love life looks okay so far. We'll have to see. Okay. But there's something that's going to happen. It could even be like I don't want to say a mediation, but something could be being called to the carpet this week in the workplace. Because so the Six of Cups talks about the past, and she's even facing the past here. Somebody could play music. I would say something about your opinion this week. You might have to keep it to yourself. It might not be something to be discussed in the workplace. So you're going to be feeling motivated. And if somebody has tried to humiliate you or cause you some grief, Something is backfiring on them this week. Six of Cups is nostalgia. You know, I'm getting like getting the last laugh here. So it's good for you not to respond to something this week. You had a strength card, the raising God, number 16. Loyalty and delivery from those who seek to oppress brings victory. So you have some kind of victory this week. I like it. The strength card is Leo energy. And it does talk about biting your tongue as well. So definitely, Taurus, this week is going to be some biting of the tongue, okay? But don't take it as a weakness. Y'all know you ain't weak. You just got to be smarter than somebody here. What's going on with the Three of Wands when it comes to your love life? This looks promising, but let's just make sure you're not like waiting for somebody that's dragging their feet. Oh my God, the Hermit. Somebody's still trying to either figure you out, or you're still trying to figure them out. Or they're trying to figure themselves out, or you're trying to figure yourself out. The Hermit card is all about self-reflection. It's all about soul-searching, truth-seeking. Now, this could be somebody who's just shy, who's just taking their time to say something to you. Could be a Virgo. This person could be a loner. They could be kind of quiet, reserved, conservative. Or that could be you. This card talks about being by yourself, but it's a choice to be by yourself. So I'm wondering if you're just like, I'm going to patiently wait till God sends the right one. Yeah, because it says the God of hope. So maybe you're just like, I'm still hopeful, but you might just be single right now. The Hermit card is being alone. Oh, it must be hot outside. It's hot in here. The Two of Pentacles. Balancing resources, flexibility, and adaptation. This is 2 years. There could be maybe you've been single for 2 years. Maybe this person has been single for 2 years. This is somebody that could be debating whether they should say something to you. This could be you debating whether you want to get back out there and date again. Or you could have a choice between two people. So you could just be soul searching to figure out who you want. And it's like, may the best man or woman win. And the funny thing is, the Two of Pentacles is about working hard, playing hard. So that could be like some of you are just ready to have that balance in your life. You know what I mean? Or you're just wavering on whether you are good by yourself, or if you want to share yourself with someone again. Even if you have somebody in mind already. Yeah, it says safety and comfort. And this is the thing, you know, we like our creature comforts. You might feel safe by yourself. And you're just like, I don't know if I want to. Or this is the person that's attracted to you that's feeling this way. Somebody is like in their little cocoon or something. Is what I feel. But it's like Spirit is saying, you know, be hopeful, because you can have work. You can have your own life, and you can have a relationship. If a relationship takes you away from yourself, then you shouldn't be in it. You got hook up and one night stand. Interesting. If you've been just dealing with somebody on the more sexual side of things, and could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, namely a Sagittarius. It could even be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It could be anybody. Maybe you've been feeling like this person has been selfish and you're wanting more with the Three of Wands. That's growth and expansion. You could be feeling like you just want safety and you don't feel like you have it. So you feel like, I'm better off by myself. That's one story. But for the rest of you, there could be somebody here who's starting to think about giving you something a little bit more than just the physical, because maybe you told them, that's what I want. Maybe you withdrew your energy here. Maybe you two aren't speaking right now. And the Hermit card is about time apart. So who is this that is wanting this hookup, or what's going on with this hookup? Cuffing season. What did I say? Single and ready to mingle and ready for a relationship, on the hunt. So this could be somebody that's ready to lock you down. I don't know what I would equate cuffing season to in the tarot. Maybe the Two of Cups. Maybe the Lovers. So maybe a Gemini, Cancer, Venus energy. 2 months could be significant. Something could be happening in Gemini season, or it could involve a Gemini, or maybe past tense it was Gemini season that you met someone. Somebody's ready to cuff you. They're ready to make you a priority. The Two of Pentacles is time management, multitasking, flexibility, wiggle room, priorities, and handling a lot of different things at the same time with ease. Working hard, playing hard. So this person might be saying, okay, yeah, we have our fun, but they've been thinking about going a bit deeper with you. Or that could be you feeling that way. What's the Page of Swords going on in your workplace? You got the Two of Cups in reverse. Oh yeah, there's about to be some there's some two-faced energy around you. This card says soulmates, unity, close bond, and spiritual connection. It's in reverse. I just said Cancer, Venus. That's Cancer, Venus energy. Something could happen 2 months ago, the last 2 months between you and someone. You're just observing. Spirit is asking you to be the observer. And we always talk about the law of attraction. That is what the law of attraction is all about, being the observer. an intentional creator, but an observer when it comes to craziness going on around you. Don't involve yourself. And the Page of Swords is someone who would not get involved. He avoids getting in the middle of junk because he knows what it is. He sees it. So he's like, I see what you're doing. But there could be like a lot of gossip or something around you. There's somebody that you think is a friend that's not. Okay. And you might be cutting them off. All right. You got the long road here. It says delays, trials, and tribulations, and taking the long way. You know, Taurus, our loyalty gets us in trouble. This is somebody you've known for a while. This could be a business partnership going to crap as well. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams, because it says your dreams will reveal mysteries hidden from mortals. What's this? Something about a Virgo. You got a rebound here. Flighty and temporary option, unpredictable intentions. I just feel like you have a real two-faced person around you. I don't really know what's going on with them. Could be an air sign person. Could be a person here who likes to talk too much. The Page of Swords can be a gossip and his mouth is covered. So there could be something going on with gossip around you. Maybe there's a person who, y'all know how people move like this. Like, you'll be cool with them, you fall out, and then they try to be friends with people that neither one of y'all used to like. Like, something like that could be going on. It feels childish. It feels petty. What Monique say? Keep it on the playground. It's like this is playground antics going on. Yeah, thirsty, seeking attention, needing validation, and desperate and pushy. Look at that. Who is this person, y'all? This is a person who talks too much. They always in a mix. They need to sit down and be quiet. Let me see one more about this person. Some of you are about to find out something that you haven't been seeing about a person. Because again, the Page of Swords is delayed news. Okay, so maybe you haven't been paying attention, but this person, something about this person will be revealed this week. And it's going to make you go into like loner mode, this hermit card. Like just being by yourself. Because this card says the God of refuge. Now, refuge obviously is like safety. What you got over here, safety and comfort. Maybe you were dealing with somebody at work for some of you. That could be what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on with the Page of Swords with all these other cards? A roller coaster in reverse. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius. It says full of highs and lows. Off and on again, hot and cold. Now, when the Wheel of Fortune flips in reverse, it's misfortune and it's bad karma. So somebody is getting bad karma, and that's why you got this over here. It says it lifts up those who are fallen and humiliated. You know, some of you, when you were a child, you could have been bullied. That's kind of the message I'm getting with the Six of Cups. Maybe that's why I had that dream. Maybe that's what it was about, because the girl that was my daughter in the dream, she was very soft-spoken. She was very sweet. And a little bit on the passive side where she would kind of like attract bullies. I tend to think people who get bullied they have a disposition about themselves that people see as a weakness, even though it could just be kindness, right? I guess I ain't never been kind and whatever, because I ain't never been bullied, because I knock your head off. But with the Six of Cups and this Page of Swords and the mouth being closed and all of this energy here, there could be something resurfacing from your childhood, your youth, that's kind of like reminding you of like being in high school, being in middle school, being in elementary school, where you're just like, do people ever grow up? Unfortunately, most of them don't. They just fine-tune their tragic, you know what I'm saying, existence. They just find ways to be messy in an adult way, if that makes any sense. They're just the adult version of their childhood bullying selves. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm getting here. There could be somebody that could be very loud, obnoxious. I feel like an air sign or fire sign is coming through the strongest for me. But it could literally be anybody. But I would definitely bank on air sign, fire sign being the problem here. And they need to close their mouth. Somebody might be putting a muzzle on them with this scarf around this person's mouth or whatever this is. Because this person likes attention. And I'm telling you, they seem like a busybody. Let's move on. What's going on with the Six of Cups? The Knight of Wands. Impulsive and immature. Hot-tempered, rebellious and charming. Fire sign energy. Sagittarius, but it's also Leo and Aries. What's going on with this? There could also be somebody missing you that just wanted to have sex. Let's see what this is. Oh my God, the Knight of Swords. I told y'all, fire sign or an air. Fire sign or an air sign. Assertive, impatient, direct, and daring, ambitious, and motivated. Somebody around you talks too much. They're too busy. They stay in the mix. They keep too much commotion going. The Knight of Swords is confrontational. The Knight of Wands is somebody that will be confrontational. Not confrontational, but they will be defensive. They will definitely not let you push them around. So I don't know if this is representative of how you're feeling. Who could these people be? They could be lovers. They could be co-workers. These would be people 20 to 35 years old, still in the prime of their lives. For some of you, this is lovers energy showing up here. There could be something going on in your relationships where a childhood wound is being triggered with the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is all about our upbringing, our youth, the part of our lives where we were developing, the developmental stage of our lives. Our family, our childhood home, our friends, our schools, like all of the things from when we were little kids, the innocence that we had, the vulnerability that we had. But I just get a vibe here. I'm talking to at least a few Taurus people who were bullied. I do. And even if it was just more on a microaggression side, because it could be microaggressions from people and maybe just knowing that they were talking about you or knowing, but you didn't really confront it because, I mean, really you shouldn't confront it. If people are that petty, let them stay petty. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't inflict a wound on you, because I'm picking that up here. Now, for others of you, this is lover. These are lovers, fire sign or air sign in particular. Scorpio energy is here as well. Somebody could be reminiscing about you and they miss you, but I feel like it's this one night stand. The Knight of Wands actually is the one night stand. He likes the thrill of the chase, and the Knight of Swords is a thrill seeker as well. In and out, hot and cold, inconsistent energy. A push and pull between you and them. Somebody here, they're confusing me because why are they coming through? What is this? What do they want? Could be changing. Oh Lord, the Three of Cups in reverse. Celebrations, friendships, and reunions. See, this is threes a crowd when it's in reverse for me. This could be a person with a third party. Maybe their ex, their baby mama, baby daddy, ex-husband, ex-wife. Because the Six of Cups can be being stuck on an ex, and he is moving backwards in both of these cards. So this could be somebody that went back to their baby mama or some other option that they had that they've known for a while. And the Three of Cups is being in bad company. So I told you, I feel like somebody got buyer's remorse. That is Cancer Mercury energy. Something could happen within the last 3 months or 3 months ago between you and this person. And it's like, I want to see what their issue is now. Because it's feeling like, let me see. It says, those who are fallen and humiliated. Oh, they're fallen and humiliated. Because the Three of Cups in reverse is about depression, being distant. It's also like overindulging in drugs, alcohol, partying, sex, third parties. Who is this, Taurus? Y'all tell me who this is. Because it's giving buyer's remorse. But look at this. The Strength card is you saying no. Rejecting the temptation. Rejecting the... Yeah, because you want loyalty. And it says it delivers you from those who seek to oppress and brings victory. So some of you, you're finally getting strong enough to resist this person. They're showing up as the key player, an important person playing an essential role and irreplaceable. Oh no, that's how they're seeing you now that you've turned your back. Okay, I get it. I got you, person. Well, I'm so sorry, but once you cross a Taurus like this, we typically are not going to come back to you. So there's that. 2 more and I'm going to let y'all go. They always be trying it. Look at this. You got a new boo, new love, learning each other in flirtations with a secret admirer and timid. I told you over here, the Hermit card is somebody who's a bit shy. So somebody new is coming into your life. You can meet them at a coffee shop, an outdoor, like say for instance, you go to eat by yourself, but they're eating outdoors. Oh no, they're not. They're inside of a bakery, a coffee shop or whatever. It looked like they were outside. They got their coats on. Take them coats off. So this card here is giving me the spring, just because of how the flowers are blooming. So you could be meeting someone this spring, this summer. I like it. What's at the bottom of the deck to go along with strength? The Knight of Pentacles, practical and reliable, Slow and steady, committed and patient and conservative. This is somebody with long-term intentions. Somebody who wants a serious relationship, who's serious about you. Could be in the workplace. Could be a strong Virgo. Could be a Capricorn or Taurus as well. But this person is slow moving, and I do feel like they will court you properly. So these two player knights you're leaving behind. You always pull the Knight of Cups. You didn't pull the Knight of Cups today, but you do have the Knight of Pentacles. I would prefer the Knight of Pentacles over these two. Now, don't get me wrong. He gonna put it on you, and you might have fun, right? But that's not what Taurus likes. This is a person that you might have a real intellectual bond with. You might have fun with. They keep you on your toes. But again, that's not what Taurus likes, and just keep it there. We like that, but we like also for you to stick around. You know, so this is the stick around person. Spirit is saying it's happening in divine timing. Believe in right timing. Then you got courage and strength here as well, with unexpected all of a sudden. So whatever this is, this going to come suddenly. Scorpio, Aries energy, Leo energy. Okay, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. See you all next time. Peace.